start us off some opening comments?
Yeah, obviously it's excited locker room, and a lot of teams go through adversity in given years, and we certainly have had our share, whether it be difficult losses, turnover here, turnover there, or many injuries that we've been through. We just had a lot of things that have kind of put a cloud around us, and it's just been tough to kind of break through it. But the thing that is so rewarding is I think the training ground for young men and for coaches in those times when it's like that is probably, there's more you can learn from that than the great times. And being a person of faith, there's a lot of times that's what you hold on to. But man, I've just never seen our kids waver. It's been the next man up mentality, and our coaches have never wavered. We always have belief in the next opportunity. And then tonight, obviously we get to see the fruits of it. So our kids haven't grown weary in doing good or working, and they certainly believed in themselves enough tonight in a difficult atmosphere to play for 60 minutes for each other. And our theme this week was time, and what we do with the time matters. It matters for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons, and it's quite nice to see them get rewarded for the way they worked. And man, I could go on and on with individual efforts, but I'd start with Robert Conyers. You're talking about a guy that gives everything to a program. He's 3 knee surgeries, hasn't practiced all week, does not need to really play tonight, and jumps out there and gives us his 20 to 30 snaps. Then he gets hurt again, and then Sean Rollins, who hadn't practiced all week and doesn't need to be out there really, finishes the game for us at center. And guys like that. Gary Wunderlich's had a very quiet, in my opinion, stellar year. I think he's been really, really solid, really, really good. And to make a pressure kick like that with Will Few and Will Gleason holding. And then defensively, I was mad I was furious at half with some things we did not do or defensively, and wasn't blaming the kids. I just thought we did not put them in enough positions to be successful. And the kids just assured me that DJ Jones and Fadal said, "Coach, we will play for 60 minutes. You help us get the calls right." And Dave and them did a great job in the second half, and gave us more opportunities to score. We needed to score touchdowns in the red zone, and we didn't get that done early, which would have made it a different game. But the resiliency and fight of our kids paid off in a 60-minute SEC road battle.
Hugh, Shea seemed to show a lot of poise. What did you think of his the way he handled himself?
Yeah, I've recruited this kid since he was a 9th grader. And I've kind of known all along that he just had that it quality about him. And I leave very few high school games feeling like, the kid's just a no-brainer. And, we obviously have to develop them and take them. But I left the game, I get one opportunity to go watch him play, and I left that game kind of with a man crush on him. And I mean that in the friendly version of. But I just saw a kid that, man, he had such poise, and the mechanics are great. He can run, he can throw. He wish he was a little taller and all of that, but at the end of the day, the guy just makes plays and really doesn't get rattled by a lot. He had to learn on the run tonight. He's been running a scout team the last 5 weeks, and they threw a lot of stuff at him tonight. And he made a few bad reads here and there, and then would make up for it with his competitiveness and athletic ability. And I knew that I would be criticized either way I went on the. I think Aristotle said a long time ago, the only way you keep from being criticized, you say nothing, do nothing, and be nothing. And he probably had that figured out a long time ago. But it was fairly an easy decision once I knew Shea and his parents were on board with it, because I don't know how, I can't preach team all year long and then look at Evan Ingram and Fadal Brown and everybody else say, hey, you know what, I'm not going to give you the best chance to win your last 3 games, and I just can't do that. And So once Shay and his family were on board, it was a pretty easy decision, and you just said to him and Jason, y'all battle it out this week, and whoever has the best week will get the nod, and Shay did. So I would tell you that I would tell you if I was surprised tonight, but I really am not, just because how long I've been around this kid.
So when did you